1999 Spurs. Lockout ring, asterisk, forever. They won the title, but the season barely felt real. The 1999 Spurs were efficient, tough, and well coached. Tim Duncan was already a problem, but that season, only 50 games. A lockout year, no rhythm, no travel grind. The Knicks, an 8th seed, made the finals. Critics said it all felt off. The Spurs won, but the celebration was muted. Media labeled it an asterisk ring. Even San Antonio fans admitted it didn't feel the same. The Spurs would go on to win 4 more titles, but the first one never fully counted in the eyes of the league. 1971. Bucks. Too good, too fast, then gone. They were a dynasty in the making, and then disappeared. The 1971 Milwaukee Bucks were terrifying. Kareem in his prime, Oscar Robertson steadying the ship. They went 66-16 and ran through the playoffs 12-2, one of the most dominant runs ever. But nobody feared them, because they vanished. No back-to-back titles, no rerun. Oscar aged out, Kareem grew disillusioned with Milwaukee, and the chemistry faded. Fans outside Wisconsin barely noticed they existed. Greatness flashed, then vanished. For a team that dominated, they left almost no emotional imprint. Too perfect, too fast, too forgettable. 2015 Warriors. Injuries all the way through. They won 67 games, but fans said they only won because others broke down. The 2015 Warriors launched the Dynasty. Pace, space, threes. Curry, Clay, Draymond. But every playoff round came with an asterisk. The Pelicans were young, the Grizzlies were missing Conley, the Rockets fell apart. And in the finals, Kyrie and Kevin Love were out. LeBron was alone. Golden State won in 6, but the lucky path label stuck. Critics said they didn't earn it, that they just survived. The Warriors would win more, but their first ring was the most questioned. Stats couldn't silence the narrative. It felt like everyone else broke first. 2018 Rockets. Floppers, complainers, and math. They almost broke the Warriors, and the league hated how they tried. The 2018 Rockets pushed Golden State to the brink. Harden was unstoppable. CP3 was surgical, but their style? Pure analytics. No mid-range. Just threes, layups, and foul bait. Every possession felt like a spreadsheet. Every whistle felt manipulated. When they missed 27 straight threes in Game 7, fans celebrated. Not because the Warriors won, but because Houston lost. The Rockets weren't just beaten, they were rejected. Their strategy felt cold, robotic, and joyless. They could have changed basketball. Instead, they turned fans against it. 2001 Lakers. Near perfect. Zero love. They went 15-1 in the playoffs, and still didn't get full respect. The 2001 Lakers were a storm. Shaq dominated. Kobe ascended. They crushed everyone in the playoffs, going 15-1, one of the most dominant runs in NBA history. But no one outside LA cheered. The team was cocky. Shaq taunted opponents. Kobe clashed with teammates. The media fed on their dysfunction. They were unbeatable and unlikable. There was no underdog, no struggle, just carnage. Even their finals opponent, the Sixers, felt more loved after losing. The Lakers didn't just win, they dared you to hate them for it. 1989. Pistons. Bad boys or thugs? They didn't win with skill. They won with violence. The 1989 Pistons were built to hurt you, literally. Lambeer threw elbows. Rodman dove through knees. Isaiah smiled while slashing the rim and ankles. They won with defense, pain, and pride. But fans were split. Detroit called it toughness. The rest of the league called it thuggery. Fights were expected. Blood was routine. Even after back-to-back titles, the respect lagged. They beat Bird, Jordan, Magic, and still got booed everywhere. The Pistons weren't just the bad boys. They were basketball's most hated winners. 1970s. Celtics. Stacked, dirty, and overlooked. They kept winning, but the spotlight never followed. The 1970s. Celtics didn't vanish after Russell. They reloaded. Dave Cowens, Joe White, Havlicek still clutch. They won in '74 and again in '76. But their style turned fans away. Physical, scrappy, and exhausting. Cowens was brilliant, but erratic. The team played bruising ball before the bad boys made it cool. Refs swallowed whistles. Opponents left bruised. Yet the dynasty was overshadowed. The league had no national buzz. Their grit earned rings, not reverence. Even in Boston, they were always the other Celtics dynasty. 1983 Sixers, too stacked to be loved. They built a juggernaut, and fans stopped caring. The 1983 Sixers were unfair. Dr. J. Moses Malone, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, they lost only one playoff game. Moses predicted, foe. They nearly delivered. But super teams come with a cost. Love. The Sixers bought dominance. Fans outside Philly saw them as artificial. Their talent overwhelmed drama. Nobody remembers clutch shots or miracles, just a steamroll. It was one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and one of the least beloved. When you stack the deck, the world doesn't cheer. It watches with arms crossed. 1972. Lakers, 33 wins. No heartfelt stories. They won 33 straight, but no one tells their story. The 1972 Lakers set a record no teams touched. 33 straight wins. Wilt, West, Goodrich, Baylor, barely. They dominated the league, but they never captured hearts. Wilt was seen as stat-hungry. West was tortured. There was no joy, just relief. The championship felt overdue. Fans respected the feat, but didn't remember the journey. No last-second shots, no rivalries, just quiet domination. It was the best team no one bonded with. Legacy, untouchable. Narrative, absent. 2016 Warriors, choke artists. Despite 73 wins, they broke the win record, then broke down when it mattered. The 2016 Warriors went 73-9, best regular season ever. Curry was unanimous MVP. They looked unstoppable, but then came 3-1. LeBron, Kyrie, Game 7, block, dagger, collapse. Draymond's suspension became a debate. Steph's turnovers became memes. The Warriors didn't just lose, they imploded. Instead of capping a dynasty, they became a cautionary tale. All those wins, all that swagger, erased by one finals. For many fans, they weren't a dynasty yet. They were just history's loudest choke. 2006 Heat. Wade's free throw. Parade. Dwyane Wade didn't just win the finals. He lived at the free throw line. The 2006 Heat made history, but controversy followed every whistle. In the finals, Wade averaged 34.7 points and 16 free throws per game. Dallas cried foul. Fans called it rigged. Game 5 saw 25 attempts from Wade alone. Refs were accused of protecting a narrative, a young superstar's rise. Shaq took a back seat. Dirk was stunned. The Heat won in 6, but the noise never stopped. Even casual fans saw something off. Wade got the ring. The league got its hero, but many fans never bought the legitimacy. 2008 Lakers. Gifted. Back. Gasol. Trade one trade changed the West, and fans said it felt like a favor. In 2008, the Lakers were flailing. Then came the Gasol trade, a steal. Kwame Brown, Javaris Crittenton, and cap space for an all-star big man. Memphis got clowned. The league got suspicious. The timing, the return, the benefit to Kobe, it all reeked of orchestration. Suddenly the Lakers were finals bound. Boston beat them that year, but the next two were theirs. Fans outside LA said it was too convenient, too clean. For Kobe's redemption arc, it was perfect. For the league's credibility, it was a crack in the surface. 1981 Celtics. League wanted Bird in finals. They came back from 3-1, and fans said the refs helped write the script. The 1981 Celtics rallied past the Sixers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Down 3-1, they clawed back, but the calls raised eyebrows. Philly got whistled in crunch time. Boston's physicality went unchecked. It didn't help that the league was desperate for a Bird versus Magic finals. Ratings gold, narratives aligned. The Celtics won the title, but not the benefit of the doubt. They were tough, talented, and deep. But in that series, fans saw the invisible hand of the league. When wins feel scripted, even legends get questioned.